Mercedes Benz is as old as the creation of automobiles. One might say that Benz is the founding father of all vehicles, and while the brand has long since been reshaped to meet the modern-day standard of fast cars, it has come far from the three-wheeled vehicle Karl Benz created with his wife's dowry in 1926. Welcome viewers, in today's episode we take you through the origin of Mercedes Benz, touching topics like who made the first Mercedes, and its transfer of ownership from inception to present day. Follow through to find out all this and more. Please take a moment to click on the subscribe button and hit the post notification icon to get new videos as soon as they are dropped. Mercedes Benz, the idea that birthed it. Karl Benz was a German mechanical engineer and inventor who, amidst different trials such as financial setbacks, unsupportive associates, and a series of mocks and scorns at his dream, made the first automobile in the world. Born in the year 1844 in Mollberg, Baden-Württemberg, Germany, with a growing love for bicycling, he graduated from the Karlsruhe Polytechnic with a degree in mechanical engineering. This love for bicycling would be the propellant for Benz's dream to create a vehicle, and his first design, which is known as the Motorwagen, drew inspiration from the tricycle. Before constructing this car, Benz is also known for inventing several of its key components, like the electric ignition, spark plugs, and clutch. So how did Mercedes-Benz come to be? Shortly after Benz's monumental success, Gottlieb Daimler and his chief engineer Wilhelm Maybach produced a four-wheeled vehicle powered by Daimler's engine. After this, the first Mercedes was crafted in 1901, shortly after Daimler's death. The car was built by Maybach and commissioned by Emil Jelinek. You might be wondering, how then did Mercedes come to be the name? Well, Jelinek named the car after his daughter. By 1926, with goals and priorities aligned, the companies of Daimler and Benz merged to form Daimler Benz AG, and the Mercedes-Benz brand was birthed. Right from the onset, the Mercedes-Benz was marked with automotive excellence, and the first production was seen as the first production car to offer extraordinary technology for that time. The company's insignia was dreamed up years earlier to the merge by Daimler, a three-pointed star wreathed in laurel. These 3 points signified that Daimler's engines would be of use in vehicles that traveled by land, air, and sea. So, it points to these three destinations. Pretty thoughtful, right? The very first automobile Karl Benz built. The Benz patent Motorwagen, the very first vehicle Karl Benz built, is known and widely accepted as the first automobile in the world. It was built in 1885 in Germany as a self-propelled vehicle for carrying people, and the first car was put into series production. It was veiled till 1886, when it was patented and released to be in production. It came at 600 Imperial German marks, which is equivalent today to $4,524. If it was to be sold commercially, there had to be some feasibility test runs on it, and Karl's sweet wife Bertha demonstrated this by taking it on a trip from Mannheim to Pforzheim in August 1888. After then, it became commercially available and is known now as the first commercially available automobile. The Benz patent Motorwagen was a tricycle with a rear-mounted engine, with so many new inventions that Benz's first production, a gasoline-powered two-stroke piston engine, did not have. They include steel tubing with woodwork panels, steel-spoked wheels and solid rubber tires, were Benz's original ideas. A toothed rack for steering pivoted the unsprung front wheel. Fully elliptic springs are used at the back of the vehicle, along with a beam axle and chain drive on both sides. A simple belt system, which served as a single-speed transmission, varying torque between an open disc and drive's disc. The first Motorwagen had a Trembler coil ignition, single-cylinder, 954 cubic centimeters, 58.2 cu in, Benz engine. Instead of a carburetor, the first Motorwagen had a basin of fibers soaked in fuel that provided fuel to the cylinder by evaporation. For the time, it was a very light engine, weighing only about 100 kilograms, 220 pounds. The Benz was awarded the German patent number 37435, for which Karl Benz applied on the 29th of January, 1886. Who owns the Mercedes-Benz company? Worldwide, there are more than 1 billion outstanding Mercedes-Benz shares. The largest individual stakeholder of Mercedes-Benz Group AG at the moment is the Chinese BIC Group, which holds 9.98% of the voting shares. Other significant shareholders include the Kuwait Investment Authority and Chinese investor Li Shufu. As of 2018, since 1974, through Tenacia 3 Prospect Investment Limited, Li Shufu has a 9.69% equity stake in the Mercedes-Benz Group. A division of Daimler AG, usually referred to as the Daimler Group, is the Mercedes Benz Corporation. Even though Mercedes Benz is their most well-known affiliate, Daimler today produces a wide variety of high-quality cars, buses, and motorbikes. The name Daimler Benz AG was used for them from 1926 to 1998. Some of the other subsidiaries include Mercedes-AMG. In 1999, Mercedes-Benz acquired a majority stake in the Mercedes-AMG division. After becoming a part of Daimler Chrysler in 1999, the firm changed its name to Mercedes-Benz AMG on January 1. Mercedes-Maybach. Mercedes-Benz Cars division housed Daimler's ultra-luxury Maybach brand up until December 2012, when production was halted as a result of declining sales. It now goes by the name Mercedes-Maybach, and its models have improved Mercedes-Benz vehicles with a luxury focus, like the 2016 Mercedes-Maybach S600. In November 2019, the Mercedes-Maybach GLS 600 SUV made its premiere. China. To produce and market the Denza battery electric car in China, Daimler teamed up with BYD Auto. The sale of completely electric battery automobiles in China under the Mercedes-Benz nameplate was announced by Daimler in 2016. In a partnership with the BAIC Group, Beijing-Benz makes Mercedes-Benz branded automobiles in China. Mercedes-Benz voluntarily issued an apology in 2018 after one of its promotional Instagram posts that quoted the Dalai Lama caused controversy in China. How Mercedes strives to meet modern-day standards. Mercedes-Benz can take pride in having created the first automobile in mass production. It has a long history of innovation and has relentlessly pursued engineering excellence and quality. Many customers consider having a Mercedes-Benz to be a sign that they have achieved success in life. According to studies by industry survey company Auto Pacific, it is one of the most aspired to brands among larger automakers, even among luxury car purchasers who favor vehicles from its rivals. The car industry, however, is evolving. Governments and a small number of consumers are pushing for electric vehicles, while businesses are vying to create new modes of mobility, such as self-driving automobiles. Mercedes established Benz's advantages are put to the test by some of these new technologies, like electric jet engines. The three-pointed star brand is after all renowned for its advanced engine technology. Some observers of the industry claim that Mercedes-Benz has adapted to the challenge of electrification a little more slowly than others. Even though SUVs are currently the most popular light vehicle on the American market, Mercedes-Benz announced in early 2021 that it intended to postpone the launch of its EQC electric sport utility vehicle in the country for the foreseeable future. The business declared that it still intends to introduce its electric vehicle. According to some analysts, electric upstarts like Tesla and Chinese producers like Li Auto present difficulties for the German luxury brand and its established competitors, such as BMW and Audi, in the expanding and crucial Chinese market. Mercedes-Benz's current rates. The company can boast as of 2022 of 93 locations where they are stationed worldwide, with Stuttgart, Germany, as the corporate headquarters. It is valued at $50.866 billion, a steady 3% increase since 2020. This shows that the company continues to retain its position as the world's most valuable luxury car brand for the 6th year in a row and the only one in the top 10. Its primary products are luxury cars and SUVs. Here are some of its most popular product models. The very first product, of course, would be the Benz patent motorwagon, though it is not necessarily a Mercedes. Others are Mercedes-Benz 500e, a vintage product not out in sales. Mercedes-Benz SLS AMG, priced at $200,000. Mercedes-Benz 190e, a vintage product not out in sales. Mercedes-Benz 600 grosser priced, a vintage product not out in sales. Mercedes-Benz SSK, a vintage product not out in sales. Mercedes-Benz 300 SD, a vintage product not out in sales. Mercedes-Benz 500K Special Roadster, priced at $2 million. Mercedes-Benz 230 SL Pagoda, priced at $50,000. Mercedes-Benz 300 SL is priced at millions whenever they come up to the auction. Mercedes-Benz SLR McLaren, priced at $750,000. Mercedes-Benz has come to stay through all this time, with its heads reshaping the goals to fit the requirements of its consumers. We do not doubt that it will stand the test of time yet. What is your best Mercedes model? How many models have you used? Let's know in the comments section. Don't forget to like, comment, and share with friends.